A chat with Glendora, a show for living right. A chat with Glendora makes your day so bright. Words of inspiration, jokes to make you smile. Come relax and chat with Glendora for a while.
Hey folks, Amy is here to read you one of our articles that appears in the Advertiser, Albany Times-Union Hearst newspaper. And for what date is this, Amy?
Thursday, April 17th. Glendora Vegan Club. Hey folks, try this into your blender. Put 15 shelled almonds, 1 banana, half a cup of raw oats, and fill your blender with unsweetened pineapple juice almost to the top. Blend for 2 minutes. Isn't it delectable? It contains everything you need, protein, vitamins, and carbohydrates. And you did not lose any nutrition by cooking it. The jokes are, the tailor did not have much business. His rabbi said, you have to take the Lord as your partner. In a year, the rabbi stopped to see how the tailor was doing. The tailor exclaimed, we have stores everywhere. We have trucks going in all directions. Look, there's one of our trucks now, Lord and Tailor.
Whoopee!
2 is, what happened to the frog when he parked illegally? He got towed.
Oh, poor baby.
Third one says, Mom, am I made of sage, parsley, and breadcrumbs? No, why? Billy said he was going to beat the stuffing out of me.
Yeah, I love stuffing.
4 is, grandmother to granddaughter, would you like to see the cuckoo come out of the cuckoo clock? Granddaughter said, yes, please, and I would like to see grandfather come out of the grandfather clock. And 5 is, she said, when I was young, I had plenty of men at my feet. Her husband said they were all podiatrists.
Yes, folks, and add to that, he said when he was young, he had women running in circles around him, and she said he was a track coach. Good cheer, Amy. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Would you tell me where to look for the camera?
Where you're looking is fine.
Where is the camera, please?
It's over here on the right side.
Tracy, can you help me find the camera?
Turn right.
Turn right a little bit more.
Turn to the right.
Look towards your daughter.
They said turn to your right, Glendora.
There you go. Perfect.
There you go.
Okay, am I looking at you folks?
Yeah.
Oh, okie dokie.
Okay, love and like.
Hi there, everybody. How are you tonight?
Good.
Oh, that's a good report. The minister asked the little boy, what is the difference between like and love? And the little boy says, I like my mom and dad, but I love my bubble gum.
Okay, now. Letter to Priscilla. Letter to Priscilla.
Joni, what are you doing? The mother said to her little 3-year-old girl. And Joni says, I'm writing a letter to Priscilla. And Mommy said, Joni, you know you can't write. And Joni says, well, Priscilla can't read.
Swimming muddy.
Mommy, is it true that I come from dust and return to dust? And Mommy said, yes. And the little girl says, and how come when I go swimming I don't get muddy?
Piano teacher. Piano teacher.
Oh, I hope Roseanne can hear this. She's upstairs. Billy, the piano teacher will be here in 15 minutes. Did you wash your hands and face? Yes. Did you wash your ears? Yes, I washed the one next to her.
Sailor married 7 children.
What do you call a sailor who has 7 children? Pop.
Plural of mouse.
What is a plural of mouse? Mice. What is a plural of goose? Geese. What is a plural of baby? Twins.
Why are you standing on your head?
Somebody asked a man, why are you standing on your head? And he said, I'm turning things over in my mind.
What Poles were doing in Russia in 1940?
Yes, what were the Poles doing in Russia in 1940? Holding up the telephones.
How long is the next bus?
Yes, a man standing at the bus station, another man asked him, do you know how long the next bus is? And the first man said, yes, about 55 feet.
How much is $1 million to you, God?
Now listen to this, folks. Harry is talking to God. And Harry says, God, how much is $1 million to you? And God said, $10. And Harry says, God, how long is 1,000,000 years to you? And God said, 1 second. And Harry says, God, can I have $10? And God said, certainly, just a second.
Okay, that's all that's on your index card, Glendora.
Oh, that's all?
Yep.
Well, folks, the church had a Bible selling contest, and the man who sold the most Bibles stuttered. And he stuttered rather severely. And his friends asked him, what did you say to the people to sell the most Bibles? And he said, I just said, do you want to buy a Bible, or do you want me to read it to you? Well, good night, folks. May the grace of God and the love of Jesus Christ be with you and all of those you love. Amen. And Amy, thank you so much. And Tracy, thank you so much. And Patrick Teff, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye, Glendora. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Folks, I'm a fan of yours. My name is Glendora, and I want you to make it. I want to see you filled with love and success and attainment. And folks, what do we stand up for on our program together, you and I? Stephanie will tell you. Hi, Stephanie. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
You're always good, Steph. Yes, tell the folks what we stand up for.
We are here because when all is said and done, the only thing that really matters is how did you treat others.
When all is said and done, the only thing that really matters is how did we treat others. And we also stand up for veganism, kindness to animals, and protection of the environment, and your health. Standing up for your health. Folks, listen to the meditation that came by recently. The universe is so grand that to think about anything else is a waste of time. The universe is so grand that thinking about anything else is a waste of time. Steph, do you always come with a pocket full of jokes?
I do. The first one is Sailor married 7 children.
What do you call a sailor who is married and has 7 children? Pop.
All right, plural of mouse.
What was that, honey?
Plural of mouse.
I don't get it, hon.
Plural of mouse.
Oh, the plural of mouse.
Yes.
What is it, folks? Mice. What is the plural of goose? Geese.
That was a fact.
What is the plural of baby? Twins.
That's a good one, Glendora.
Did we have one about the man doing yoga?
Yes, but Wayne is on the phone right now.
Yes.
He just came back. Your show's over, Glendora. Pittsfield.
Yes. That was a fast-moving show.
You're on camera, Wayne.
Oh, okay.
He said that was a fast-moving show.
Oh, good, good. He's talking about the show he just saw in Pittsfield, folks. Well, Wayne, thank you so much for your grace.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, what's the next joke?
Why are you standing on your head?
Oh, Wayne, why was the little girl says, why is the yoga man standing on his head?
I don't know. Why was he standing on his head?
To turn things over in his mind.
Oh.
Okay, honey. Thanks again for the show. I'll call you later.
Okay. Bye for now.
Thanks again, dear. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. The next one is what Poles were doing in Russia in 1940.
What were the Poles doing in Russia in 1940? Holding up the telephone wires.
How long is next bus?
What would that be?
How long is
Yes. Yes, Steph. 2 men are standing at the bus stop, and one said to the other, do you know how long the next bus is? And the other man said, about 55 feet.
Oh, that's a good one. All right. And the last one is, how much is $1 million to you, God?
Folks, listen to this. Harry is talking to God. And Harry says, God, how much is $1 million to you? And God said, $10. Harry says, God, how long is 1,000,000 years to you? And God said, 1 second. And Harry says, God, could I please have $10? And God said, certainly, just a second. Well, thank you for those lovely jokes. Do you have any happenings that the folks would be helped by?
Yes. Well, first of all, do you want to do the vocabulary?
Yes. Oh, that would help everybody. Vocabulary.
Yes. The vocabulary word today is alliance. It means connection for mutual advantage.
That's worth thinking about.
Yes.
Connection for mutual advantage. We have the Alliance for Community Media, and that's connection for mutual advantage of public access TV shows. That's very good public. That's a very good word. Alliance. Thank you, Steph.
Yes.
What's next in your packet?
All right. The next is announcements, and we have lifetime expenses.
Now listen to this, folks. Since the year 1937, Franklin Fuller Buell, my husband, and Glendora Vesta Folsom have spent how much money for television airtime?
For television airtime, $627,000. Yes.
That was our business. We would buy television airtime, and then we'd help people advertise on TV. And listen to this, folks. Since 1937, Franklin and I have paid how much in rent?
In rent, $378,000.
Really?
Really?
It would buy a pretty good house, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
And then what's the next figure?
One time only business.
One time only business. How much money did we spend?
$163,000.
Amazing. Next one.
Groceries.
Groceries. Folks, how much have you spent in the amount of years there are from 1937 to 1925?
You spent $160,000.
Would you believe it? $150,000 in groceries. Huh.
The next thing we have is non-employee compensation.
That's the money I pay people to help me. And then I do their work all over again. How much is that?
$136,000.
Really?
Really?
Except for you, Steph. I never have to do your work over.
Aw, thank you.
How'd you like that Subway vegan sandwich?
Oh, it was delicious.
Thank you, Amy.
Yes, thank you, Amy.
And next one, hon.
Telephone.
Yeah, how much for telephone from 1937 to now?
$126,000.
What's that, 40 years? Yep.
Yep.
Wow. Next, honey.
Technical equipment.
Batteries, cameras, tripods.
$106,000. Total deductions. $102,000.
That's income tax. $102,000.
Car repairs. $101,000.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yes.
You wouldn't believe it, would you? But it's true, and it's worse today than ever.
Federal withholding is $99,000.
Well, Stephanie, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
What else do you have in your bag of knowledge?
I have these cards that are advice from... The first one's advice from a sea turtle.
Could I show the pictures, Steph?
Sure.
And you tell me what they are?
Sure.
Am I holding it right?
Yes, you are.
And what is it? A picture of a turtle?
Of a sea turtle, yeah.
Nice picture, Pat.
Oh, yes, very nice.
A great creation by God.
Yes. And it says advice from a sea turtle.
And what's on the other side?
No, it just says myadviceforlife.com.
Okay, honey.
And the next one is advice from a glacier. And it's got a picture of a glacier.
Is it a nice picture, huh?
Oh, it's a very gorgeous picture. Very scenic. Then we have advice from a penguin.
You have a picture of a penguin?
Yeah, it's a parent penguin with a baby penguin between its legs.
Oh, how sweet. Where is the daddy penguin?
In the background, I think.
They're all three there together.
Yeah, well, there's more than 3 penguins in the picture, but...
Oh, there are?
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total.
Oh, good. Then they're sort of social creatures, huh?
Yes, they're very social creatures. All right, and then the last one is advice from a polar bear. And that's a very pretty picture, a hand-drawn picture of a polar bear in front of Aurora.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And you say it's hand-drawn?
Yeah.
That's interesting. All of these lovely pictures, folks, came from the defense charity fund. Okie dokie.
All right, and the next thing...
If you have any pictures you would like to share and show people over YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, X, and my 78 TV stations from Boston to San Diego, I would welcome your pictures, folks.
All right. The next thing we have is the Alliance for Community Media Awards.
What about them?
There are 4 award categories, which are the Emerging Leader Award, the Dirk Koning George Stoney Award for Humanistic Communication.
Humanity, and that's the George Stoney Award?
Yes.
Well, listen, and the other two?
The Sue Miller Busk Leadership Award and the Jewel Ryan White Award for Cultural Diversity.
Folks, don't you think, and Stephanie, what do you think? Don't you think that we should apply for the Humanitarian Award? Because that's what a chat with Glendora is always about, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, when all is said and done, the only thing that really matters is how did you treat others? Be kind to animals, veganism, be one with God, good cheer and jokes. Don't you think we should try for the Humanitarian Award?
I mean, it certainly doesn't hurt to try.
George Stoney was a pioneer in public access television, and he went to Washington, D.C., and he and his friends talked to congressmen, and that's why we have public access TV, no editorial control. And that's why we have public access TV paid for by the TV stations.
Oh, wow.
So that is a George Stoney beginner. When did he begin? About the time that Glendora began, 1970.
All right. The next announcement we have is a new YouTube subscriber. Yola Tango 1984 subscribed to you.
Okay, Joe.
Then we have some veg news.
Quick headlines on that, please.
Jell-O goes vegan.
Did you know that, folks? Jell-O, General Foods, one of the worst animal groups that make suffering for animals. Jell-O has gone vegan. On what, dear?
On pudding.
And what flavor?
Looks to be chocolate.
Oh, they have a vegan chocolate pudding. Hey, Steph, put that on the Walmart shopping list.
Sure.
Next.
Pass the potatoes, skip the salt. New advice for lowering blood pressure.
Really?
Really?
What lowers the blood pressure? Potatoes?
Skipping the salt and potatoes.
Really?
Yes.
Next.
All right. The next is the article for The Secret to a 117-Year-Old Life.
Oh.
Maria.
This woman, folks, lived until she was 117. She died last year. Stephanie's going to tell you about her.
Yes. Maria Brainas Morera lived through 2 world wars, the Spanish Civil War, and 2 pandemics. A centenarian, she lived to be 117, making her the world's oldest living person before her passing in August 2024.
And she died in Spain or in France?
Spain.
Or between the two of them?
I'm not sure. She was born in the United States.
She was in San Francisco.
Yes.
And her daddy had a newspaper. And when she was a teenager, her daddy decided to go back to Spain, France. And that's where she went the rest of her life.
Yes.
Let me tell you that again, folks. Maria, 117 years old. Glendora's going to live until 107, but not 117. Why? Blue Zone.
Yes.
That's how long the Blue Zone people live.
Yes, it is.
Who are the Blue Zone people? the happy people who live together in good relationship with each other, who do their exercising, and who are vegan. And who have a very good outlook on life. Next, honey.
All right. That is it for Veg News. Now we have Happy Happenings.
Okay, go.
All right. Happy Happenings for April 12th, 2025. Patricia swept and mopped. Asked Amy to do the same on Monday and Wednesday. Stephanie compost. Franklin indexing. Good deeds. Patricia washed dishes. Ablutions. Stephanie departed 5:09 p.m. Mess up Suzanne. Long talk with Wayne. John and Sandy. And that's it for that one. Then we have Happy Happenings for the 13th. Disposable waste. Rescued mouse. Tulips.
But he died.
He did. But we gave him a chance, and that's all that matters. Daffodils. Hyacinth. Whopper. Smiles Restaurant. Woodpecker. Empty Apartment. Eviction Trial. Laundry. Put Away Ice Melt. Sweep the Garage. Mr. and Mrs. Morning Dove.
They
Alexis.
came to eat the bird seed.
Oh, did they? I haven't seen them this morning yet. Alexis Grown Up. The Speech Steam. Raw Food Book. Ralph Edward. Hearing Aids. PPL. And Volunteer. Now, we don't have the 14th, but we do have the 15th. So
Okay.
that's April 15th. Kitty Quarters Bake Sale. Email done. Enrique. Speech to Glenn Williams. Hazardous Waste. Friends arrived from Washington State. Steamer Success. Hearing Aids a Thrill. Raw Food Vegan Exciting. Glendora Birthday Party. Finances Opulent. Health Superb. Sandy Vegan Dinner. Smiles. Orange Creamsicles. Nala Care Package. Abundance of Food. Video for March. Expenses. Stony Humanitarian. Christian Science Church, $100. Wikipedia, $20. AIC, $10. Dunnigan in Canada. Jackson, BronxNet. Jokes, Pat G. Hope No Eviction. Spaghetti. This Generation Dropped. Oh, the vase joke. Contacts. And 1:30 p.m. court convening.
Dear Steph,
Yes, my dear.
would you be able to hand us those 6 lovely tulips that Patricia Nichols gave to us as an advanced birthday present?
Yes. Oh, nope, you can't see the tulips when you hold them up. Let me fix the camera. There you go.
Beautiful, folks.
Yes.
Now, what a creation. Can you imagine such a creation? Can you imagine that, folks? All that beauty, and then turning to seed, and then making new tulips. Can you imagine that, folks? I say, the universe is so grand. To think about anything else is a waste of time. What else do we have, hon?
All right. We don't have any happy happenings until my notes for the 24th. So we were really, we took a break from them, I guess.
Okay. What else do you have in your packet?
That's actually just about it.
Oh, good. And how many minutes do you have?
We have 21 minutes.
Well, listen. I think that's it, because on the top of this tape is a Advertiser article that we wrote, Glendora Vegan Club, and also open mic at the library where we told jokes. So I think we'd better close now, folks, and I'll go back to where I started. I'm a fan of yours. I'm a fan of yours. I want you to make it through and through. I want you to have all the happiness that you are capable of. All of it. All of the riches, all of the love, all of the joy. Grace and peace unto you from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.